Hi, 3-year-old, this is Joe Fury in the Storm to Made Weather Center alongside our awesome intern. Yes, Matthew Reardon from the University of Miami. He's been with us all summer long, and well, we've been tracking things. Well, right now we're into the month of August, our third month of meteorological summer. July came in above average temperature-wise, and for inland above average rain, below average at the shore. Now that we're in August, what do we deal with in August sometimes?
Tropical cyclones.
I like that, tropical cyclones. And by the way, what tropical cyclone were we dealing with right now 5 years ago?
Isaias.
How about that? Yeah, that was the one that, number one, we all couldn't pronounce right away. We couldn't spell it. And, well, we couldn't believe what it delivered when it got up here because it took an inland track out of the Gulf of Mexico, never lost its strength. We had over 800,000 power outages. And what's the first thing to ever happen in Connecticut with a tropical weather system? What do we get?
We had a landfalling, well, it started as a water spout, made landfall in Westport, and it was our first tropical tornado in Connecticut history.
How about that? All right, so, yes, August 4th of 2020, Isaias came in. Now the big question, what's out in the tropics here in early August in 2025?
We have Tropical Storm Dexter right now, but there is a couple of other areas that we are going to be watching in the coming days and weeks.
Right, because we're heading for the middle of the month. And what's the one big tropical weather system that you've been looking at that was around August 19th of 1991?
Yeah. Hurricane Bob.
Bob. Okay, so here we are. We had a great first weekend of August. However, there's one spoiler out there. What's the spoiler that's out there right now?
A little bit of smoke in the air.
Smoke, yeah, those wildfires in Canada. So respiratory issues, you're not feeling too good. Keep the windows shut. And visibilities are down as the smoke has come down today closer to the ground surface. So if you're having coughing, sneezing, eyes hurt or whatever, it's that smoke from the wildfires in Canada. But for right now, if you're off this week, got a pretty good week. For the most part, dry, right?
Yeah.
All right, let's take a look at it. You'll see temperatures right about average in the mid-80s during the course of Monday afternoon. And there's the smoke, and look how it's just spinning around, not moving. And therefore, right through Wednesday, it's going to be that smoky sunshine, the poor air quality, moderate levels of humidity. But what comes through going into Thursday?
A little bit of a front.
Front, yeah, and that front's going to knock this out of the way. So there's your air quality alert through the day tomorrow. We start out in the upper 50s, low mid 60s tomorrow. A lot more clouds mixed with the sunshine tomorrow, along with the smoke. Temperatures back in the mid 80s. Can't rule out a widely scattered, or should we say isolated late afternoon, evening shower, thunder shower. Most of you will not get one. 60s to start Wednesday. Mostly cloudy, near 80 Wednesday. Still in the moderate range for the humidity. And then Thursday, fantastic. Highs in the 70s to around 80. Upper 70s, low mid 80s. It's a bright, seasonably warm and delightful day Friday. Watch the dew points. Well up in the 60s tomorrow, low mid 60s Wednesday, in the 50s to around 60. Thursday, Friday into Saturday, going to be very comfortable. It's the hazy moon tonight with more clouds toward dawn, low mid 60s, highs tomorrow in the mid 80s. We'll call it a mix of sun and clouds, smoky conditions, poor air quality. Same idea for Wednesday. But then Thursday, Friday, and Saturday at the beaches, upper 70s, low mid 80s. We're in the mid 80s, and the end of the week and the weekend, once again, we're on a roll. Yeah, we've had 3 great weekends in the course of the last month, and it's hard to believe, 4 weeks from today is Labor Day, right?
Yeah.
So we're moving along in summer of 2025, and we want to keep the weather like this. Fantastic if you're on vacation, enjoying the outdoors. Only problem right now is the really smoky weather conditions, and we're going to be keeping a close eye. He's keeping a close eye on the tropics down the road because there's something we're watching, aren't we, as we go towards next weekend?
There is. It's over Africa right now, but I mean, it's better to be prepared than not prepared.
Very good point, Matthew. Yes, prepared, because we are in no way ready for a hurricane here in Connecticut. We saw what Isaias did here, over 800,000 power outages 5 years ago right now, and that was barely a tropical storm. So we're in trouble. Big storm comes in here. We are going to have a catastrophic hit, and you got to start thinking about what are you going to do if a storm of well, even a Gloria or, well, think about Irene or Sandy. Those were all significant, really bad situations that happened here in Connecticut, and those weren't the big ones. And that, well, size of a hurricane of 38, going to come back again someday. Never forget Carol in 54. Cat 3 went into southeast Connecticut. All right, we'll keep you updated. Hope you're feeling well. And Gil, first thing on Tuesday morning, the very latest update. See you later.